Hi Star Wars fans and welcome to the channel. On today's video, Kaadu, I don't know. I picked that Kaadu up last week from Echo and yeah, so I've done a bit of work to it, pimped it a little bit of a stand on it and a bit of weathering and yeah, just done a few bits to it. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe and enjoy the video. Welcome everyone. Well, as you can see, we have a bit of grass. So like I did with my Tom, if you've watched that video, check it out, it's a great video. I just got a bit of perspex, pretty thick 5mm bit of perspex, cut it out, made a platform. I screwed it, as you can see, I screwed it, the feet to the bottom. So I glued this. This is like there's a fake grass that you can put out in your garden, you know, you get the sheets of it. I just bought an offcut. It cost me about £6 this little, it was bigger than this, it was quite a big piece. So just what I needed, and I've glued this to the perspex and it's okay, it's breaking off in bits as you can see, but I will put some on it later to hold it in, maybe some hairspray or something. But yeah, the greens are kind of there was like two colours, vibrant green or this army green, so it looks okay, but I'm gonna try and sort of dry brush a bit of more different greens into it. So let's see what it looks like. Let's try it out. Just to break it up. There we go, like that. You get some different colours of green in there. It should make it look more real. I thought about maybe putting some yellow or something in there. But I like how I've got the feet really tight to the base, so it's like pushing the fake grass over the feet, so it looks kind of real. But yeah, of course, you know, these are on Naboo, weren't they? In that battle, it was CGI, but it was like the green, luscious green grass, wasn't it? So I thought, you know, I might as well try and make it look kind of like I did, like it's in the battle. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, we're going in for the next bit now. We're going to weather the Kaadu. I think you call it Kaadu. We're going to go over it with a brown wash, I think, not black. I think brown, just to make it look a bit more. Maybe the detail will pop out a bit more. I'm hoping. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just. It's just water-based paint again, just watered down. And just do a leg and then see what happens. Give it. Now we'll just dry and brush it off. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, always these bright lights always make it brighter than it is, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. Right, let's do some more. Yeah, definitely looks better. Definitely a bit toner. Just gives it, with the grooves and that, or there's just a bit of sort of detail, brings it out. Nice bit of colour, I like that. Yeah, so that side's had the brown wash on. When I turn it, look at that, see there's the difference, see? So you can see what the difference makes to it. Definitely slightly darker. Okay, I'm just going back with some stronger brown now. I'm just gonna dab a little bit on the feet. Careful not to get any on the grass. Guess I can always touch it up. Gonna have sort of a bit more kind of mud. I did think about maybe sort of getting the bits of this broken and just sprinkling bits of sort of grass, like it's stuck to them, because when you go around the grass you always get bits stuck to your feet, don't you? So, but yeah, let's get some mud on it. Bit of mud, because they've come from the swampy areas, don't they? They've had to come out of the water and travel onto the grass. So. Okay, I got Captain Tarpals here, so I didn't do it on camera because you've seen me do it before. I put a little bit of, sorry for the paint on my hands, but I put a bit of a black wash sort of on his face and his ears, just to sort of bring out a little bit of detail, because he was translucent nearly. But yeah, look, you can see here, I'm just going to put a little bit of dry brush, a little bit of gold sort of on places, sort of highlight the detail. Thought I might try that. I've never really painted sort of figures. I do vehicles and creatures, but I've never really sort of, so if I mess it up, I mess it up. But yeah, so we try and, because a lot of people like to do airbrushing, don't they? I've never really got into the sort of airbrushing side, but so yeah, I'm just gonna just gently, because I know I've looked at pictures and it is kind of bronzy goldy colour, so what if I just highlight some of the detail, that'll be looking a bit better. Yeah, probably put a little bit on here. Got this bottom piece to do, so I'm going to try and got this bit here, so let's try and don't going to see much of the back, but get the idea. Okay, as you can see, I have not fitted the plastic feathers that came with the figure. If you saw my last video, they were sort of plasticky things. So I picked up, I went on eBay look for some feathers. So I sort of found these are goose feathers. So I bought like 3, 4 for a couple of quid. And they said they were like 8 to 7 or 8 inches. They're okay. I think they're a little bit small, but I'm going to put them in for now, and then I might sort of go about looking at buying some more bigger ones. But I've made it so I cut the little plastic pieces there on the fake feathers, cut them off, drilled holes in them, so I could just stick these sort of like straight in. Yeah, and just give it. Yeah, it's quite good that, isn't it? I'll bend that so you can get an idea sort of the feathers in position. So I think I read it's some sort of bird that's on Naboo, a very big bird that they take the feathers from. But sort of in that, if you look at some of the pictures, the feathers are ginormous. They're sort of up here, but you know, I'll go and guess him a scale, but I thought it just looked a way a lot better just with some like real feathers. Okay, I thought we'd take a look at the finished article. I'm pretty happy with it. He looks pretty awesome. So when you see it like this, it looks quite good actually. With a little bit of, as usual Mike said, a little bit of putting grass there. So had a few jokes about that. I always get jokes about things like this. Last time I had jokes about my Tauntaun, you know, it's a bit too much snow, but you know, he's on Hoff, and now I'm getting jokes about me putting grass, but yeah, he's on Naboo, you know, it's nice and green, isn't it? So, but there we go, you can see there's different flecks of green in there. It's lighter green as well, and what I've done is I've put hairspray. I took it outside and sprayed it with hairspray just to hold it, to stop any more coming bits breaking off. Because when I cut it, trimmed it, you know, it's damaged it slightly. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So and he definitely looks, with a tone of brown all over him. He looks quite good. I haven't really gone to town. I wasn't going to put any black, but as you can see, the gold highlights now sort of are coming a bit, and his face is definitely. It was sort of very translucent before when I got it out, but just a little bit of weathering is giving it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy. Let's just go around the back so you can see. So we've got the real sort of feathers. They're not bad, are they? I'd like them to be. I'm gonna see if I can find some more feathers, but they're 3 or 4 quid. So but yeah, I'd like some bigger ones, I think. So it'd look even more impressive. So, but it's a cool thing, isn't it? I bought this for like 20 quid, and I've spent another 10-20 quid on bits and pieces. But yeah, it's cool, and it's that big scene, isn't it? We all remember that trailer when it first come out for Phantom Menace, and these guys will sort of walking through the mist, and we're like, oh, this looks interesting, and then well, it wasn't as good as we thought it was, but I'm a big fan of the Phantom Menace. I love the Phantom Menace, love the Gungans, love the pod racing, just love the film. You know, I was in my mid 20s when it came out. Mid 20s, shall we say? Yeah, a bit later than that, mid 20s. And I do like Phantom Menace, and I think a lot of people now appreciate it more and more now. But there we go. I want to say a big thanks to all my channel members, my patrons. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.